Hello everybody, first of all thanks to all the new subscribers. We've had a few come on just lately. We hope you'll stay with us and as we put more videos on later in the year. We are busy working at the moment. If you can call this working, this is a little trip down the abandoned railway track beside the campsite through the beautiful Blossom the other week, and then I'm going to go off for a walk around Ripon while Cath's getting her hair done. Please remember to like, subscribe, and we will bring you more content shortly. Thank you. To Ripon. Me and Cath are still working hard. Cath's lost a lot of weight though. Look at the state of her. These we've got permitted things like this in Ripon, but it being a garrison town, well it used to be a garrison town I suppose, not so much now. All the little soldiers. So the update is we're still working away. There's a nice view, there's a cathedral up there. Ripon Cathedral. I don't know if anyone's interested in having a wander around with me. We've worked up here for 2.5 years. This is our 3rd season working for the same family business up at Riverside Meadows Caravan Park, and it's been grand. But all good things come to an end, and we'll be moving to Spain full time in November, down to Casada. We're trying to sort out what we can and can't take with us. In the motorhome, we've got to get most of our worldly possessions in the motorhome. There's the Witherspoons there. So getting as much as we can sorted out to take with us. Cath's going to bring a couple of speakers down and a mixer, and maybe try and get autonomo and do a little bit of singing when we get there. I don't know how easy or difficult that will be. It's all competitive, isn't it? But she might be doing that, she might not. And then 2025 we're hoping to do a motorhome tour of France, get off around France, go back to where we worked for 4 seasons, a place called Le Moulin Fort near Chenonceau in the Loire Valley, which if it comes off will be nice. But we'll do a little tour around France first, depending on finances. But we haven't done much YouTubing because we're just too busy working. Cath's gone for a haircutting as it happens, and I don't know if you can see around back of mine, I'm long overdue for a haircut. Cath hasn't had an hairdo for 3 months, and the only place she could get on a Monday when we're off is in town here, and she's worrying about how much it's going to cost. I might tell you how much it is later on. I'll add Cath onto this video when she gets back, but in the meantime I'm going to go down that way to the Black Bull pub, not the Black Bull, what do they call it, the Black Swan pub, for a pint, and I'll catch you all later. If you're in Ripon and you like a bit of an unusual bevy, an unusual drink, this place here does all sorts of stuff. Things like that. What's that there? Cane Toad Rum Company. Supermassive black spiced, depth charge spiced rum. Redbreast single pot still whiskey. Islay whiskey. Dubonnet. Does anybody remember Dubonnet? What's that? Crabapple and Royal Ginger Gin, Blowing Stone. Anyway, you can read them. I don't know why I'm reading them back to you. But this is, yeah, they do all sorts in here. And of course they do all the different beers. Doing the hairy bikers brew from Theakston's. Obviously Yorkshire beers because they're where we are. Very nice. Now this is a workman's house and museum and antique shop, and I was going to go in, but I'm not paying threepence. Look at the size of the door on that. Massive. And then you've got some lovely little tributes to the armed forces in there, made out of wool. Very nice. And that's right on the square as well, right there. Tell you what though, it's busy with the traffic today. Just noticed this sign up here. Anybody know what that is? Any ex-military or current military? I'll tell you what it is. It's letting everybody know that Ripon was where the Bailey Bridge was created. And there was one, I think, just down by our campsite where they tested them. Washed away now with the various floods over the years. That old TR7. I'm using my phone to video this here now. I've got loads of different cameras and I've decided I'm going to cut back and try and just use my phone. So we're going up here to the Black Swan, which is just there. I'm not going to video inside though, I'm too shy. Here's Travel. They took over a lot of shops, nearly went bust during COVID. They took over a load of shops just prior to COVID. That's a family business, is Hayes Travel. Right, so I'm going to go in here and I'll catch you all in a bit. Right, there's a nice pint of John Smith's. And I'm in the Black Swan. Oh, the cat has a happy haircut. I'll have to wait till next week for mine cutting. You still find things like this in a city like Ripon. It is a city, but it's only small. You've got proper shops, proper bookshops and other kinds of shops, which you don't find in places like our hometown Bradford. Not so much anyway. I know they've got the Waterstones in town, but Bradford itself has no industry, I know, unfortunately. Right, so I've been across to the Black Swan and I'm going to call around here now. I'm coming this way. And I'm going up to the King Billy, which is just there. There's another bar there called the Storehouse. Nice Italian restaurant there, Valentino's. They've also got at least another two. They've got at least another two Italian restaurants in Ripon. Indian restaurants. Lots of cafes, lots of ordinary shops. Quite a few pubs. There's the King Billy, which is up that one I've just. King Billy, the Storehouse, which I've not been in, the Black Bull round there, and then down towards town you've got the Wetherspoons. I've forgotten the name. I'll show you when I get round that way. This is the King Billy, just up road from town centre. A bit of Theakston's bitter. There's a beer garden around back here, which I don't know about. There's some seats with blankets at the King Billy. Right, I looked in the soda bar, didn't fancy the beer in there, so I went in the Hangover for a quick pint. Not the Hangover, the Hornblower. And I'm still waiting for Cath, so now I'm going to wander down here. Wetherspoons is down that way. I'm going to call him Wetherspoons. And what a beautiful day in Ripon. There's the famous Ripon horn right at the top of there. And it's blown every night for the last 600 years. Something like that. Well, I'm giving Wetherspoons a swerve. I've just been in. It's packed out in there. It is a bank holiday Monday though. There's Wetherspoons. So I'm going to go down this way. Down this way you've got the Royal Oak, which is a bit expensive, but I think Cath might fancy something to eat at the Portofino, which is just across the road down here. You get a nice view as well down here. When you get down here, you'll see the cathedral. It's a cracking little city. Look, you've got the Italian restaurant there, Zorro's pizza place there, which is also sitting, you can see. There's another place up there. Look at this. In my hometown you'd have to have steel shutters on this, because they've got they've got swords and all sorts in there. They had a shotgun last time I came. There you've got the Manchiga tapas restaurant. The gallery over there. And we'll come along here. This is the Royal Oak. I'm just coming to the Royal Oak now, which is this one. And the Royal Oak, I mean, these are beautiful looking buildings. So this is the Royal Oak there, and you've got the Portly Pig in here, which is just up here. I think that's their beer garden just there. Bottle shop and tap room. Now pouring. Those there. Turning point, 2x2, being it. You see, being a Yorkshire lad from Bradford, I'm frightened to go in and find out it's really expensive. Look at that. There's the cathedral. Primo Italian Ristorante. And then this one here, which is a chain, Portofino, but it's really popular. It's lovely food in there. And then just along here, we've got Wilfred's Cafe. Fantastic breakfast in there. Really nice breakfast in there. And then this is one me and Cath have been in most, I think, which is Mario's. More normal shops. Look at these normal shops.
3 years ago, so we said it.
And then this place here, the Jafflon. Oh, I can smell that now. That's beautiful. That is a cracking place. 5-course meal, $14.95, Wednesday to Sunday. It's grand. Someone's saying hello to a dog over there. I think the husband's stood here waiting. Maybe not. I'll just show you the cathedral right quick. Another restaurant there, the Silver Bells. So there's the cathedral, the front of it. It's a stunning piece of architecture. It's lovely inside. All doors are shut, must be closed. There's a fantastic tree next to it. Look at that, beautiful. And there's also there's two rivers coming through Ripon. There's the Ewer and the Skell, and there's a canal. I might take you on a canal boat ride another day. In the meantime, I'm going to go back up to the Royal Oak, or I might look in that Portly Pig. We'll soon find out. Look at that, there's even an old-fashioned tailor's there. And that place there, eclectic living, I'll show what that is. And a Chinese. Duck Hill Shopping Quarter over there. Look where I'm at down there. But I'm going to just come across to Royal Oak. What a gorgeous little city this is. We're at the Portly Pig, and I'm having a pint of that there. Sorry, half of that, 2x2. A hazy IPA, which is
She's going to go out there. Yes.
Very nice. Some early beers there. I've just realised that it's £6.25, not for a pint, it's for 2/3. So it's £4.70 for half. It's going to be £9.50 at least for a pint of beer, but it is 8%. Here's Cass, she just had her head on. Oh, round.
I think what you should do is have 5 more wines.
I don't know why that's all zoomed in. It's knocking on a bit now. Me and Cath have been to Portofino for something to eat, and we're just going to walk back. So here's the market square in Ripon in the early evening, and there's another knitted things commemorate the fallen, I suppose. Boots and a helmet, and barbed wire. Lest we forget, eh? And it's still happening in the Ukraine with the Russians and the Ukrainians. Trench warfare in 2024, for goodness sake. What am I looking down there for?
Ripon Marketplace.
Oh, Cass just on about the soldiers on the post. I've already done them. So now we're going to go down this way. So I was at the Portly Pig. We've been to Portofino after Cath had her hair done. There's Cath's hairdo. Oh, there she is. What are you looking behind you for? I said, there she is.
Yeah, because I'm showing you.
All right. So now we're going to go down past the Ormolo and the Soul Bar. We're going to go down past the Golden Lion, and we're off to the One-Eyed Rat. So I have a swing of the gates, one for the road. See you in a minute. We're just on the way back down, and there's this butcher's shop here. G.G. Harrison and Son. 1847 that was established, and it's been long closed. What a shame. That's your shop. Now you might wonder what these lads are doing, and they're at the local fish and chip shop. So people come out. They come out of Drake's, which is just over there. Lovely fish and chips. And they put the fish and chip litter in there. And then these boys take over and try and empty the bin. It wouldn't normally be like this. It's bank holiday Monday, and I think they must know it's a bank holiday Monday, so they've come down especially. They'll be on some sort of lads' night out. Look at them all, hooligans. Down there's where Drake's fish and chip shop is. The seagulls are just having a fly around. Somebody must have disturbed them. Bunch of hooligans. They should put them in the workhouse. And that's the old workhouse. So there's a workhouse museum in Ripon, and there's also a police museum, isn't there, Cath?
Yeah.
Cath's seen quite a few Bridewells in her time, haven't you, love?
I have not.
She has.
I have not.
Here we are then, we've got the Golden Lion, and just down this road, if we don't get run over, just down this road here, at the bottom, right down there, is the One-Eyed Rat. Then there's another pub round the corner called the Magdalene's, which we won't be going in tonight. And then in the other direction, there's the Water Rat, not to be confused with the One-Eyed Rat. There's an old Methodist chapel up there, the red building. And it's lovely food in there. That's where I put the giant Yorkshire puddings on that time, on a short. Now if you look at this glass here, and just have a quick glance, that's bullion glass or galleon glass. I used to make that for a living in the old days when I was a boy.
Wow.
Here's this chip shop. There used to be a chip shop here. It's been renovated and it's been completely rebuilt actually. The what?
The old cooker, there's old plates here.
Yeah. Gold plates?
Old
plates. Also this house here, I don't know if it's occupied or not, or the two of them. It's 58, but it could be like there might be both properties. But these have been going every time we walk past. These things are still flapping away. Just no sign of life. And we're coming up to now, let's have a look. Oh, you can't see the sign because of the light. This is the one-eyed rat coming up. So we're going to have one for the road. Ciao, ciao. Right, good evening. This is the last port of call.
Yeah.
We're in the one. It used to say at the back there, it used to say the piggeries or something like that. There was a pig just there. It's the last port of call.
There's one here, isn't there?
Where? Oh, don't be awful, Cath. She's talking about that woman over there.
I'm talking.
There, over there. So this is the one-eyed rat beer garden, which is very nice. And you walk back up to the pub that way, and look what I've got. Acorn Brewery, Barnsley Bitter. I do like a real ale. And Cath's got
Rat lager.
rat lager. It's not Cameron's, it's rat lager.
It's over here.
Yeah, we're going to miss this town, this city, should I say.
Really are.
What a beautiful place to live.
It is.
Ripon, North Yorkshire. Look at it. The one-eyed rat. Must be something to do with the navy. Does anybody remember William Younger's ales? And I remember Tetley's. And they've also got a sign for the Grantham Arms. Past Challington. Then over here we've got the Greyhound, Samuel Smith. The one-eyed rat in Ripon. Well, that's us done. We've just come out of the water rat. And listen to this.
Quiet.
Very quiet. There's no noise. This is the operatic hall, the Ripon Arts Club. I like that. Looks like a proper leaded window light, but it's not. Well, it's getting a little bit darker now as we walk home, but listen to this. Did that just stop?
It's just stopped the bell.
The church bells were dinging, and they've just stopped, and it's only 10 o'clock.
Cathedral.
Cathedral bells, rather.